to get the opportunity to go out and play one of the best colleges every year, it's exciting. You can't really take that time to be kind of lull in your approach. You got to be prepared for game one. There's no growing really. If you want to win, start the season off right, you have to be prepared because you're playing a top-tier program right away. And that really can kickstart for a great season because, like I said, there's no waiting around. We don't have to wait till week 3 to get a good opponent. Not that, our 2 and 3 opponents aren't good, but to play a team like LSU, Alabama right away, it forces you to get fully prepared, not be lax at all. It kind of calls for more nerves too a little bit. So it allows for younger players to really grow faster than they would if they were playing maybe someone they didn't really think of as a tougher opponent.
After this camp, do you think this team's ready to hit the ground running like you just said it has to?
Yeah, I think we've laid a great foundation throughout camp, and now we're kind of really honing in on our LSU game plan. And I'm really excited to see this team go out and play. Obviously, we need to clean up a few more things. We have time to do that this week, but I think we're right where we need to be, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Do you have any concerns? Center and guard. When you break down the team's defensive front, what concerns you more? A big nose guard who's really tough to move, like a big guy like LSU has a backup who's like 350, or smaller guys who rely more on quickness?
It really depends. Both of them bring their tough aspects. It just, there's really none that I prefer.
Okay.
They both are challenging. It just, they're different in how you approach them. How you game plan against them, there's differences.
Okay.
So there's really neither that I would prefer, but I mean, you have to be ready. You have to know what a certain player is. You have to know his aspects, how he plays, and you have to change your play to meet that.
Do you have any concerns that this line is still pretty inexperienced? I mean, I know it was last year, and you said that's not an excuse, but without Dan, you've got, Ryan's never played a D1 game, and really a bunch of sophomores.
It doesn't really concern me. I mean, it's obviously a little bit of a thought, but what we did last year, I think everyone is up for the challenge. I think Ryan's up for the challenge. I don't really think it's a concern. I think everyone's really prepared. I think we're going to be just fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike, have you had any conversations with Dan since he told the team that he wouldn't be coming back?
Yeah, we've talked, and we just talked about what his role would be, and I was begging him, like, make sure you travel. I really want you to travel. And he was like, he told me he was going to make sure that he does travel because, I kind of rely on him being on the sideline, talking through fronts we see, certain looks and stuff like that. So we've talked about what he's going to do, and, that we're going to make the most of the season with him being around. So, yeah, we have talked, and they've been good conversations.